Wow, I've just been sitting here filming for 2.5 minutes, just scrolling through Instagram. Good for me. Wow, I'm really on top of the game today. Hello everyone, I'm here today to share with you guys a video based off of something I saw on the SEPHORA website. And it was a page that was called As Seen on Instagram. And it seems like it's a page that Sephora kind of curated and they put together a bunch of products that they feel are trending products on Instagram. I bought a whole bunch of the products. We could talk about what's on the page, what I feel was trending, what I haven't been seeing that much of, and what I feel like should have been on that page. Things that I am seeing a lot of on Instagram. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, if you want to see more of these types of videos, and subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos here every Thursday and Sunday. If you like makeup, that's where I'll be. Also, just a quick note, I just want to say thank you for everyone that purchased the Pixie collab that I created, the highlighting layers highlighting palette. I've been seeing so many of you guys sending through your order forms on DMs on Instagram, and it's oh my gosh, I don't even have words. I'm so excited about you guys seeing the product, testing the product. Already some of you guys, it's been like, right now as of when I'm filming this, it's been like 2 days since it literally went up online and you guys are already receiving it and I'm seeing you guys loving it and swatching it. It just makes me so happy. So anyway, I just wanted to say that. Thank you so much. Bottom of my heart, I love you guys. And now, without further ado, let's zoom in and get into this. Let's quickly go through this page that they've sort of put together of products they feel are trending on Instagram. Okay, so you can see up here at the top, we have the little banner, and let's go right into these products. So the first thing that caught my eye, obviously there's Morphe and Milk Cosmetics, which sort of built a lot of their following through Instagram. These are some new launches from that particular brand. I haven't personally seen much on either of these two palettes, but I can kind of see from the perspective of like including some newer brands to them. That's kind of where they are because those brands are quite well known on Instagram. And then between Natasha Denona and Huda Beauty, yes, I've been seeing a ton on both of the brands. I feel like anytime Natasha Denona launches a new eyeshadow palette, everyone's like right on it. And then I'm seeing a couple of things here from Lily Lashes. I guess she's doing a collaboration with Sephora collection. So I see a bunch of launches from her, not just one. It's sort of like everything that they've launched together. The Summer Fridays jet lag mask, I feel like that, I mean, calling it old wouldn't be correct. It is still fairly-ish new, like within the last year, I want to say. Jouer, I believe they're on there because they have just done this big launch. They did their resort kind of collection and they did a big, like, I don't know, one of those big influencer trips with a bunch of people, and these two products here were part of that launch. Violet Voss is a brand that I have been seeing a lot online. This particular palette I haven't seen a lot of, like a little bit in terms of swatching and things like that, but not a ton. Same with Lawless. I haven't seen a lot on that, though I do like their products. The Tarte Exterior Glam is a influencer on Instagram, so that would make sense as to why that is on the Instagram page. And same with Dominique Cosmetics. She launched a new product. She's big, obviously, on YouTube as well as on Instagram. And then Artist Couture also makes sense because the owner, he is on Instagram as well as on YouTube. I feel like some other products that I saw a ton of that I feel like maybe should have been on that page. One is the new mascara from Too Faced. I feel like that was like a pretty significant launch for them. The ABH Alyssa Edwards palette I was seeing a ton of on. I also saw a lot from the new Poutsicles from Fenty Beauty. Just a couple of other products I feel like could have been on that page, but I didn't see them. I think that they did a pretty good job in terms of covering the basis a little bit, but let me know in the comment section below. What products do you feel like they missed? Did they do a good job? Do you feel like they missed something? Let me know. Now let's go into the makeup, and we're gonna start with the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. Now, I never actually got the Sunset palette because by the time it was in stock, she had already done like a bunch of other ones. She did like the purple one and I was like, ooh, I need that one. And they're really expensive and I can't buy all of them. They probably will anyway though. By the way, I do need to point out that I really want to state how much I appreciate that she packaged her products in some nice recyclable cardboard instead of the past plastic bubble wrap. Like, I have not seen a brand do this, like in my order. This wasn't like a PR sample or anything like that, just something I bought, but it was all packaged up like this. I really like that Natasha Denona. Good job. Let's open it up and look at it. Oh, always the packaging. It's so sleek and pretty. Oh, did you hear that? It like crisply opened. Very nice. So here are the shades inside. It's supposed to be a mix of mattes, shimmers, metallics, just lots to play with that are new and different from the Sunset palette, which was one of her initial like big top sellers. And I thought what would be fun today in terms of like testing and playing with these is actually following one of her tutorials. Now, I don't know if you guys follow her on Instagram, but she's super fun to watch, and seeing her like artistry skills on IGTV is incredible. So you guys can see my phone is plugged in, but that is what it looks like. Nice, soft, and subtle, and pretty, and I think that's gorgeous. So let's do that. Ooh, she's starting already. Hold on. Like, I also see a lot of colors, and she did do like a pink kind of cut crease look, but I have a play date later with Julia, so we're gonna go with more natural. Although I do have false lashes here. Oh well, whatever. Okay, we're gonna use Morgan first. We're gonna put that into the crease. Oh, it looks like she literally already has makeup on her eye. That's weird. Doesn't it look like she already has makeup on? Like she has like a base and a crease color and everything. It's a kind of a pinky color. I don't understand. So let's dip it in to, whoa, forgot how pigmented her eyeshadows are. Okay, so let's put this into the, like, look at that. Oh my gosh. Every time. It surprises me every time. Inwards and up, she's blending it. Keep your eye open. Here's me like trying to close it and copy the model here, but no. This is kind of fun. I really like that she creates these tutorials using her palettes, because her palettes are really expensive and they're really good quality, not contesting that, but they're really, really pricey, and it's nice being able to see a bunch of different options and ways to wear this, from really more subtle, like the one that I'm attempting to copy today, to something more over the top and fun, like a purple sparkly cut crease. How far in is she going? Oh, she's going like all the way in. All right, cool. I feel like I did more on this side than on this side. That's fun. And now she's going into the shade Morning, and she's just sort of sweeping it right on the outer edges of the eye look. You're gonna take more of a fluffy brush. I'm gonna take Morning, which is sort of like a butter yellow. It's really pretty. And she really like goes in to like blend it into the brow. Just like really make sure that's all smooth. Okay, now she's taking this shade right here. This is Azalea, which is this gorgeous, like a rose gold shade, very pigmented and sparkly. And she's using her finger to apply that to the outer corner of the eye and just like packing it on. And then she said she took a little bit of an eyeshadow base. I'm gonna assume it's like a glitter eye base, because the next shade she's using is like very sparkly. I don't know why I'm applying it just to the inner corner and not the outer corner, because that was also glittery, but all right, it's fine. And then she went in with the shade Laurel, this color up here, and she used a fingertip to apply it to the center of the lid, and then she used like a flat brush for the inside part of the lid. Well, that's a gorgeous shade. A little more subtle, but I do really like it. She's also applying it to the inner corner of the eye too. I don't know how much of a highlight this is for my skin tone. It's skewing a little bit on the warm side, so you can see it's a little darker in my inner corner than I would normally like. Then she's applying a little bit with her fingers, like almost into the brow. You can tell she's an artist. She's just like bam, and I'm like, oh, and precision. Looks like she has false lash singles on her lower lash. Can you guys see that? Those aren't real. They are really pretty though. I do really like them. But they do add a sort of like enhanced beauty to the lower lash line, because she really didn't do anything down there at all. So what do I think of this? Oh, I got eyeshadow all over the corner of my eye. How did I even do that? All right, so that's like a really good, like easy peasy look. Like, let's swatch a couple of these, especially these like golden shades are so pigmented, says every YouTuber ever. It's so pigmented. Also, I love the pop of like fuchsia in here as well. Like, that's so, what am I doing? Why am I holding it like this? Like I'm about to like punch down or something. Is this an everyday palette for me? Probably not. Is it something that I'm excited to continue to play with? Absolutely. It feels colorful without being too overwhelming, and it's just nice and warm and pretty and summery. I like it. And next up, let's go on to falsies. I am going to be using the collaboration between Exterior Glam and Tarte. And the reason I'm using this is because I know Lily Lashes creates eyelashes, so I was initially going to use hers, but she also did lip glosses, so gonna test those out. They are the Casanova ones. They're super glam and over the top and really, really pretty and fluffy. Ooh, this band is very straight. Doesn't want to bend on me. Woo. These are gonna be dramatic. Wish me luck, everyone. Usually this takes me a while. Even comes with lash glue, in case you're interested. Because the band is clear, that might be helpful for some people, so that it just sort of like lines right up against the lash line. You don't have to worry about a big like black line. But the trick with that is like getting it up as close to the lashes as possible, because otherwise it's like super noticeable. The glue isn't like sticking well. Hang on. All right, now I have them on. They're very dramatic. I kind of like them. But here's the thing, I had to apply it a couple of times, 3 times to be exact. The band is a little stiff for me as someone that isn't like the best at lashes, and I didn't love the glue that it came with. I prefer something a little bit tackier. They look pretty, very over the top and dramatic, not an everyday thing for me. Oh, it's already lifting on the inner corner. I don't know, for me, I prefer a style that's shorter on the inside and longer on the outside, but in terms of quality, I think these are great. So if they're gonna suit your eyelash, I think they are good quality, just recommend a different glue. So now on to the face. And we're gonna go into one of the Jouer products. This is the Blush Bouquet. It is a cheeky summer like duo. Oh, did you hear that? What was that? Oh, that was a nasty squeak. I don't know what it was, but I didn't like it. So this is what it looks like. This is Cheeky Summer. This has Terracotta Sands and Hot Coral. 1, 2. All right, so that is what we are working with here. So let's do like more like the darker shade towards the back and the lighter shade toward the front, and just kind of play with both and see if I have a preference. All right, so we're going to sweep it on. That feels really dark. Kind of matches my eyeshadow though. That was unintentional. Wow, they were not kidding when they said full pigment. All right, I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera, but it's really dark in person. Okay, gonna use a little less this time. All right, that's a little better. It's a little much. Okay, let's dust off this and now go into the lighter shade here. How? I barely touched my brush into this. How am I looking like a clown? These are so pigmented. Oh my gosh. I know they say full pigment on here, but like once I got it the first time, I like tapped my brush in real gentle, I promise. I'm taking a clean brush here. We're just gonna blend this out. So normally I really like very pigmented blushes, and I think that they can look really beautiful on the skin, but perhaps this one was meant for a deeper skin tone than my own. Oh, that's blending out better, but still, it is really, really pigmented. Can't stress this enough. How many times have I said pigmented? Okay, let's go on to highlight. This is by Lawless. This is their Lucid Skin Highlighter. And I have not seen anything online around this highlight, but it's supposed to give a velvety, soft, radiant finish, a universally flattering glow. Feel like that's gonna be too dark for me, Lawless. We're gonna try it though. It is very, very hard to get a shade that is going to be universally flattering. So it's like a little bit of like a goldy color, but like the undertone, like the pigment underneath, I don't know if you guys can see it on the side here, but it's too dark on my skin. Like if the light wasn't reflecting, the shade underneath is going to be too dark as a highlight for me, unfortunately. The texture is super creamy and the shade is gorgeous. Like I would absolutely use this as an eyeshadow. Now I have to balance it out though. On the other side. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just gonna put my highlight on top. So now let's move on to the lip product. This is by Lily Lashes and Sephora collection, and she came out with a quad of, I was gonna say trio. It's not correct, Rachel. So 3 of these shades right here are all super impactful mattes, and then we have one pearlescent kind of gloss that you can put on top. So I figured we would start by like swatching them, and then I'll see which one I want to put on my lips. I've had a good experience with the matte liquid lipsticks from Sephora collection, so I'm hoping this is a similar consistency. So let's swatch them on my other hand. So we have a red here. This is Hustler. Oh, it's dreamy. I love it. Hopefully it comes off my hand. Then we have Boss Babe, and this one is not my shade. It's not a shade that I gravitate towards. Good consistency though. And then we have the shade Money. A little bit lighter version, it seems. Yeah, that one is more where I'm at personally in my life. And then let's do the gloss. A little pearlescent gloss. And this is in Self-Made. Pretty, has a nice like champagne-y kind of undertone to it. Like, smells like candy. It's always a win. So I think I'm gonna do Money and then put Self-Made on top. The formula is really, really smooth. It feels good on the lips. I'm gonna see how it dries down, but like right now it feels really good. And then because why not, let's put a little bit of the gloss on top and just see how that changes things. Feels so nice. Oh, I ruined my applicator. It's not the first time and it won't be the last. Like, it's a pretty standard gloss. I would say that I am curious to see what this would look like just on its own on my lips. I feel like then I would see more of that champagne-y glow, which I'm not really getting a ton of when paired with Money, but it feels really nice. It's not like sticky or goopy or too thick. There are a lot of like really lacquer glosses out there right now. This doesn't feel like that, it just feels very hydrating. But yeah, let's put some of this to the test. We're gonna see how it wears during the day, and I will see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, it is now at the end of the day, and this is what my makeup is now looking like. So let's talk about this. So first of all, obviously, my lip is different. That's obvious. With the gloss on top of the matte lip, it did affect how the wearability of the matte lip was. So I did want to kind of test out the other color, and that red just was like really calling to me. It feels like nothing on the lips. It's gorgeous. And then for the lashes, I would say from far away, they look really good. I love how like light and fluttery they are, and you can see my lid through them, which just makes them a little bit more wearable for me. But I don't like that they're starting to like, they just look like they're peeling up in the corner, which is super annoying. They're a little bit of a straighter band than I'm used to. So if I was gonna wear them again, because I really want to, because they're really pretty, I would probably need a stronger glue, probably like the, what is it? The House of Lashes, I think that's the one I really like. And I would also do a really, really thin line of black just to make sure that everything was a little bit more seamless. So that's my only thing. And then the eyeshadows are gorgeous. Again, not something that I would wear every single day, so probably not worth it unless you can see yourself using all of those colors and utilizing them on a consistent basis, because the palette is so expensive. But man, it is pretty, and it blends out so smoothly. So smoothly. I think for the blush, while it does look nice now, once it was sort of blended out, that was intense. I think it would look better if you had a deeper skin tone. I just think it was too strong for me to try and use so carefully on an everyday basis. And same goes with the highlight. It was a little too dark for my skin tone. Even with self-tanner on, I found it to be a little too dark, but the formula is gorgeous. So again, if you have a medium to deep skin tone, I think it would be really pretty. Have you guys tried any of these products before? Are there any like Instagram hyped products that you feel like should have been on that list? Leave me a comment down below. Make sure you check out these videos. They're on the side, or hopefully I'll remember to put them up on the side. Call me out if I don't though. And make sure you subscribe. New videos here every Thursday and Sunday. As always, if you guys have any ideas or things that you want me to film or products you want me to review, leave them in the comment section below. And that's everything. I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome weekend, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Love you all. Mwah.